Hello everybody, I'm on and I'm planning on doing some more training in Pokemon X. I'm on the title screen because I want to show that I had to walk 4,000 steps indoors in order for me to be able to use O powers how I want to. Because if I didn't walk for at least 4,000 steps, then I wouldn't have been able to I won't be able to use O powers between every battle, which would suck. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so we're gonna start with some super training as usual. And after this round I'm gonna grab my big stylus again because I don't like this puny stylus. Alright, I don't know what attack style he has. Oh boy. He has rapid fire. And this is gonna take a little while. I'm actually not sure if we're gonna get a gold medal. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna grab actual stylus because this tiny thing is just very difficult to use, so be right back. So I set up for the stream last night and I left the stylus right here, so I was looking around everywhere for it and it was just right here all along. Nice. Oh, we didn't get the award, so let's try again. Can you hear me like this? Okay, good. Because I'm trying to like get it so that like you don't hear my breathing, because like that's like one of my biggest issues with my with watching my VODs, hearing myself breathe. And I'm used to this being like done very quickly. There we go. Alright, did we get the medal? We did not get the medal, so let's try this again. Let's keep on throwing ourselves at this until we actually get the medal. That was close. And yeah, I have nothing to talk about because this is our third time fighting Magnemite. But, I don't think that this is a record either. Let's see. Or, not even a record, medal. Is this a medal? Nope. At least our attack's getting stronger with each time that we do it, so, like, we'll be able to do it more. Although, with, Abomasnow, I want to aim for defense more than anything else. Because I'm planning on having this, similar to Venusaur, a Pokemon that just tries to slowly deteriorate their enemy as time progresses, rather than just aiming for a quick kill. I'm trying to learn different playstyles of this game. Because, like, barely missed it. If I would have landed that hit, we would have got the medal. But I'm trying to, do some gameplay for, gameplay that, like, is much less of use attack moves until the thing dies. I wanna learn how to, like, stall correctly. Oh, we have 255 views, well, let's see if, my view count is binary or not. It's a joke because, like, 255 is the highest binary number. But actually, like, speaking of binary, like, lots of games that give you, lives once you reach, 100 coins will give you another life when you reach 200 coins, but will not give you a life once you reach 300 coins, and that's because of binary. And that's why often lots of them, like Mario, reset to 0 once it reaches 100, because it cannot count to, 300. It can't count past 255. So, let's try this again. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while longer than normal. After this, we're gonna be fighting the Elite Four with, this not very strong fella. And he's weak against 3 out of 4 of the Elite Four. Oh, there goes our victory just like that. Wait. 228. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of other games that take forever to win, I finished New Horizons. Like, I got to the end credits of the game. I finished, I didn't complete it, but yeah. It's pretty cool that, like, they have, like, a bit of a story that to get you started, and once it ends, like, it just gives you the rest of the tools that you didn't get through, like, this prologue of sorts. I mean, it was a month-long prologue, so... Oh. It probably was like a 2-week long prologue, but I was busy doing they have events that they added that were like Easter and Cherry Blossom and Bamboo. Well, the Bamboo one's still going on, but I didn't bother, and I'm still not bothering. Did we? Was that 2:30? Wait, can you hear this? Like when... Can you hear me now? Okay. So I'm gonna have that there so that you don't hear my microphone grinding against the chair. Yep, that was 229. So let's do this again. Wait, can you hear? Okay. And I think I'm just gonna try to splatter fire, like, oh, we did it. I mean, in the one that I feel like I did the poorest on, we actually won. But anyways, back to Animal Crossing and Pocket Camp, like, they have a marketplace for you to buy stuff, and like my clothing catalog in the game is nearly complete, except there's one shirt in the marketplace that like has a very low chance of appearing, and I don't have that. So that's what I'm aiming for now in that game. I don't think that Animal Crossing Pocket Camp's a good game. This one's a better one just because like I can do this and win like that. But actually, I don't plan on only playing Pokemon X. I'm kind of using this as like a test stream for me to learn how to speak like a human during streams, because like that's something that I'm difficult at. And so I'm planning on actually like starting Let's Plays, and like one of my first Let's Plays I'm going to be doing on my channel that's been dead for 7 years is streaming or playing through a game called Munchables, just because like it's a cute, like, it's from the people that made Pac-Man, and like I guess that they wanted to make a franchise that wasn't Pac-Man, and it basically is Pac-Man. But yeah, it's a cute game with like that's very Japanese, and you can tell that's very Japanese. And there we go. Another game that I want to play is a racing game called Excitebots, which is a Wii game, and like I just really enjoy its gameplay. I plan on playing all the Mario Karts, but before all the Mario Karts I plan on doing Excitebots, and after that I plan on probably doing Sonic Riders, those two games. I used to be a competitive racing game person, but not anymore. Some people still say that I am, just because like I usually blow my engine at the very beginning of any race and I still win. But I guess that like once you like play competitively long enough, you can't not play competitively. Ah, 29. This is gonna be a sucky one, just because like like I don't like ones that like just move rapidly like that. But yeah, we didn't get it. Yeah, Barack Abomasnow. It's not an Abomasnow yet, but it's one level away from being an Abomasnow. Like 5 years ago, I named the thing. I got this thing like a bunch of years ago, and I guess like I decided to name it Barack Abomasnow, and I was like, oh boy. Like, when I opened up the game and I was like, the next mega on our list, Abomasnow, I was like, oh, I have one. I have a Snover with my Mega Stone. And then after I saw the name, and I was like, oh boy. Alright, let's see, we didn't make it, but, you know what, we can, let's, use up all our punching bags. Actually, a lot of these are special attack, and I don't want it to be a special attacker, so I'm just gonna discard them all. Okay, this one is health, so I'm going to be adding that one, just because I want this one to be a wall. Like, I want it to just be a Pokemon to make the enemies miserable, not to, like, just wipe out the enemy. Like, this one's going to be, less attack focused and more so, it'll be more so, defense and just slowly draining the opponent focus with hail and such. My main goal will be to have it enter the battle, make it hail. Once it stops hailing, Mega Evolve it, and I'll make it hail again. And I'll just like make the battle a nightmare for my foes. Alright, I'm gonna do this attack one just to make these battles easier. I'm not putting it at the bottom screen because there's only one punching bag, and I'd just rather not go to the bottom screen just for me to change it back to the top screen right after I'm done hitting the punching bag, which is right now. So let's go back to let's see how that helps with this. We missed it by 1 second, so I feel like that this will just make it so that we have like 5 seconds less. The last time that I played competitive was Gen 5, and boy, did what is the name of the green frog? Politoed? That fella like just ruined all of Gen 5. Like, if you fought like, you needed a specific, like, you needed 2 Pokemon just to take care of Politoed if Politoed was out. Rain teams were just, oof, they were not fun. Actually, in this game, what is the name of the bird of this region? Talonflame? That fella? Swiftwing, or whatever its ability is. It makes it so that, like, it's flying. If it has a flying type move, it will go first, always. So just, like, healing itself was the first thing that would happen at any turn if it wanted to. And boy, was that not fun. I mean, it was fixed in the next game because, like, you could no longer do that, but I have no idea what competitive is like in Gen 7 and in... Oh yeah, you're right. What was Gen 4's infamous one? I'm guessing that was like Garchomp or something. Just because of its the fact that, like, it could just create a sandstorm, and the sandstorm would make attacks miss more against it. Oh, you've only played Gen 6 and 7? Who was the fella in Gen 7 that was Infernape? Yeah, that does... I can see how Infernape could be bit of issue. Who was the fella in Gen 7 that created the most problems? I haven't gotten far into Gen 7. Like, there's a curse with Gen 7 for me. Like, every time that I try to play it, something happens. Okay, that one I've heard. That's the tentacle thing. Yeah. That was not a fun Pokemon in Pokemon Shuffle, so kind of fitting. I know that there was one bug, Charger bug, which you could only get like immediately before the Elite Four and nothing else. Like, before that you only had the middle Pokemon just because you needed an electric field, and like the electric field is on the final island. Oh boy, I don't like this fighting style. Like, I like the heavy rapid, which is like the green one. Okay, actually, I like this fighting style now. You didn't like Gen 7 much? I don't know how I feel about Gen 7. I feel like that Gen 7 is different. Like, that's all that I can say about it. Like, it's different. I can't say that, like, the changes are good or bad. Like, some things are like a breath of fresh air, and some things are like, why did you do that? I mean, Gen 6 and Gen 7 together make up less Pokemon than prior gens added. So, like, that was one thing that I found weak about both of the games. I said this earlier, but I really think that Gen 6 would have a better story than Gen 5 if half of it wasn't told in one cutscene. Like, I found like the idea of like a dude that like had regrets for like thousands of years, and his Floetta or whatever the Pokemon's called. I found that cool, but like, if the Great Pokemon War would have just been hinted upon, like, you agree with that to an extent? Like, yeah, the writing, like, if you were to tell me the story of Gen 5 and Gen 6, I'd say that Gen 6's story is better. But, like, how it played out, Gen 5 was the better story. Oh, I forgot that one. You only had to hit 5, not 6, so, like, yeah. Just tank it. I mean, anybody that likes any story in Pokemon is happy. I feel like that, like, it would have been nice if you ran into this dude, like, once per town. Like, you see him several times, but he's like, oh, hi, and then after that, like, he just leaves. Like, it would have been cool if he would have just said, like, yeah, I'm from a place that you wouldn't like to know. And then after that, like, he would just, like, say a chapter. Like, that story has, like, I think, like, 15 pages. And, like, in each location, you could just find him and hear a different part of the story. And then after that, like, it would be more satisfying to piece together the story near the end. Like, that's one thing that I like about RPG stories. The way that they, like, just give you bits and pieces, and then after that, at the end, it comes together. Oh boy, I hate this battle. Not my least favorite battle, but I don't like this one. Oh, stop. I'm just shooting like... Oh, now we got the orange. Oh, nice. Like, my whole issue with the story is just the fact that, like, we learn little to nothing except for, like, talking to our little friends and, like, hearing, uh-oh, Team Flare's evil. And, like, Team Flare, their ideas of, I actually like the ideals of Team Flare, like, just how insane they are, and, like, their idea of, like, being cool. Name my starter Florida Man? Now, it depends on what starter is. If we're talking about the Gen 5 water starter, yeah, that's the Florida Man. Wait, no, not the water, Temple. That evolutionary line. Yeah, that evolves into the Florida Man. That's what a Florida Man is. You have to... Let me actually... I don't even know if I have Temple's final form on my Pokédex in this game. I don't even know if it even appears in this game or not. But yeah. I would name, like, one of the swamp creatures from, like, other games Florida Man. But yeah, I live in a crazy state. Oh. What starter? I'm scared to know what starter. Was it a fire type because there's arson here? Oh, we barely made it. We barely got the medal. Ah, yeah, you named the wizard, Florida Man. Yeah, there were actually people down here that, decided to fire fireworks at each other, and, like, they blasted Harry Potter music, and, like, they were just shooting, like, fireworks at each other, and they were both, like, seriously burned, but they enjoyed it. I don't even know what was going on in their mind, or if anything was going on in their mind. But yeah, that's a fitting name for your Fennekin. By the way, Please don't shoot fireworks at each other. That's pretty dangerous. Like, seriously dangerous, so don't. Alright, let's try to get this first wave down. Nope, I didn't get it. I used to know how to. Alright, I'll read what you said after this round. I can't, There we go. And there we go. Alright. Yeah. Oh boy. Us Florida men, we are an entity, I gotta say. We're something that exists. Not a good thing that exists, or something that exists. Oh, not this one. This fella moves in a random pattern, so like you can't predict where like all the boxes will be. At least, like, we have multi-shot. Like, that's one thing that multi-shot's good for. And... yeah, this looks like a round that we're gonna lose. Unless we get another orange and that one goes well, we're gonna... oh. Oh, nope. If I would have got that last shot in, we would have won. But nope, we lost. At least we'll get a punching bag out of the deal. A small one, but we'll get one. And there we go. Alright, we got a small punching bag. Okay, we got one more before we use up all our punching bags again. Hopefully this will be the last time that we do it, but like, we're nowhere near the max, so it probably won't be. I keep on forgetting that, like, with this specific move style, like, it begins with your power begins empty instead of maxed. So like, if you start, that was a quick phase, like that was quicker than normal. But your energy starts at 0, so like if I were to start in a match with like any other power, I would get one good throw in, but with this specific one, you can't do much. Oh. And we lost that one too, but thankfully we'll be getting a lot of defense that we needed. Oh, you're not being an idiot or anything. I don't mind whacking us. Alright. And we win, but like that was worse than the first one. Ouch. Oh wow, we're only halfway through. Alright, let's see what punching bags we got this time. Special defense, we need that. Speed, I guess we can do with that. Defense, we need that. Special attack. Okay, let's get rid of the special attack ones, and then let's continue. Oof, my words are not working today. So how about that ARMS character coming to Smash? Anybody, do you think that like they're gonna Bowser Jr. it? Because I wouldn't mind if like we get one of each ARMS character in a similar way to how we got the Koopalings via Bowser Jr. By the way, we're able to talk about any game, not just Pokemon X, because like we're playing this level over and over again, so there's only so much to talk about. So like if you have any game that you want to talk about, I'm good with talking about it as long as it's appropriate, because I want to try to keep this stream PG. There we go. And there we go. My idea about like Sakurai adding characters, like he adds a lot of characters that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I don't think that he's ever added a bad character to Smash Bros. He added plenty of characters that I don't like, but never any that are bad. Am I the only one that like feels that way? Like Byleth, I was hoping for a beast from Fire Emblem, because like having like a wolf or a bear, well, a humanoid wolf or bear, or Kitsune or something like that, that's something that I've been wanting as representation from Fire Emblem in Smash if we got another character. But they gotta use the box art characters, which I'm pretty alright with. Once again, like, it worked out fine. Heroes, I've never exactly loved Dragon Quest, but Heroes one of my favorite characters in Smash ever, just because of the randomness and how you can like use the randomness to your advantage, but if you're too crazy with it, you'll end up destroying yourself. Okay. The ones on his magnets are like the worst ones. Oh, and the Switch updated to, oh, I don't like that stat. Too much special attack. Alright, let's work on defense. if we're not going to be able to win, let's work on defense at least. Okay, defense or special defense, which one's lower? Okay, so defense is lower, so let's do that one. Which is that fella. Ah, if I would have just waited a second, I would have got all 5. By the way, when he does the jump attack, if you just aim wide, like, if you do attack at the correct time, he will land in your attacks. Oh. Oh, they added new characters to Fire Emblem Heroes. I'll have to check that after. Yep, we missed it. Oh. Now that nobody's here, it's time to do the not fun part. So, let's do the not fun part. At least there's no drop frames this stream. Like, the technical difficulties of last time was my my antivirus being like, uh-oh, you got a pop-up. The capture card is a pop-up. You're not supposed to have a pop-up. And like, I specifically said for it not to attack it, but then after that I was like, target acquired, destroying stream. And then that happened. I deleted that part in the VOD, but yeah, that wasn't fun. And my mic was muted during a part of the VOD, but I don't know if it was a huge part or a small part, and I'm hoping that's closer to being a small part. Yeah, that's way too much of a special attack on him. I was aiming for special defense, and HP for this fella. Okay, let's HP. You know, like, this is one of my least favorite mechanics in the game. Not my least favorite one in the game, one of my least favorite mechanics in the game. The one that takes first place is how you get your O powers to recover faster, which is for you to walk 4,000 steps. Every other 3DS function just stops getting better at 1,000. Once you walk 1,000 steps, you're set for the day on the 3DS. No, Pokemon X, you gotta walk 4,000 steps if you want to use an O power once every 10 minutes. Otherwise, you gotta use it once every 30 minutes. That's fun. I swear, it's like a freemium game, you know, the one that you have to wait for hearts in. Except instead of paying, you have to walk. Other things that somebody was like, ooh, somebody's streaming Pokemon X, and then after that they started watching, and then after that they heard me complaining about Pokemon X while I play it, and then they left. I feel bad for them. Okay, let's complain about other games. Mario Party 10. All the achievements are baby achievements, and then after that the last achievement is for you to roll the same number with the die 4 times in a row, which is like a 1 in 200 and something chance to happen. So yeah, I'm one achievement away from finishing Mario Party 10, but yeah, that's the issue that I ran into. By the way, I have like 21 stream one-offs for me to play through, but here I am playing Pokemon X again. To be fair, I'm waiting to try to finish, I don't want to start another project until I finish my previous one, so I want to try to finish my Nintendo Direct project before I start, like, streaming 21 different games. And Pokemon X is kind of just a game that I play when I got nothing else to play. Alright, so now we're going to be training up defense. Because the rest is attack and special attack, which I don't want to use. We're 48 minutes into the stream and we haven't even entered the Elite Four yet. Ah, that was 4 out of 5. Don't jump yet. Okay, you can jump now. There we go. And we got the medal. Oh, you're looking at the bottom screen. I'm happy that I like pinned the buttons because otherwise it's like somewhat difficult to change. So like I have 2 pinned videos. The only issue is that my capture card does not like the bottom screen. I'm not even sure if we go over the hour mark before finishing this. I may just end the stream after we super train, and I may do the rest of the stuff off screen. Actually, no, we need to evolve this fella. So we'll do one playthrough of the Elite Four, and after that, after we do the playthrough of the Elite Four, that's where I'll end the stream off. So, like, we got, I'd say, an hour and a half more of the stream. So, I should be done around 1 a.m. my time, and after I finish it at 1 a.m. my time, well, after 1 a.m. my time, I'm gonna wait until 3 a.m. for this thing to upload to YouTube, because, like, Twitch and YouTube are not fans of each other. I need to grease my chair just because, like, it makes, like, the worst noise whenever I lean back. And, let's see what else I should talk about. Other than the fact that I don't like, this slithery fella. Just because, like, I missed. Okay, that shouldn't have missed. Oh, Lethero, I watched a streamer called Lethero, and, like, I haven't watched him since high school, and I watch him again, and he's doing, like, 2 games. One of them is of him playing, he probably does more, but these are the 2 that I've watched so far. One, he's playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, but, like, randomized, and, like, it's hilarious how they randomize it, because, like, there's just different voice clips and characters playing the wrong levels and such. Notice that, like, I entirely forgot that his name is Brock, because, like, the joke is not a funny joke. Like, it's like when people, like, mixed together, made a poison type evolution and named it Coffeevee. Like, it was funny for, like, 2 minutes. After that, it was no longer funny. The funny was gone. The funny is just dead. Yeah, that's what happened with Rock Abomasnow. And I'm not even sure if there was funny in the first place. Alright. Oh, I forgot that this fella has 4,000 health. There we go. Oh, so my web browser, I changed from Google to Ecosia, because Ecosia, like, uses the profits that it makes from ads to, like, plant trees. And I found one issue with it. When I ask it for the weather, it tells me the weather in a city that's named after mine in a different state. So I know the weather in Ohio, but I don't know the weather in Florida. So that's a little issue that I ran into. Thankfully, like, I have the Weather Channel app, so, like, if there were any issues, I would know about it, so it's just something that I found funny more than annoying. I wouldn't even call it incompetence, because, like, how many cities have the same exact name in the world? I mean, it's either way too common or not common enough for them to be able to work on that. And once again, like, there's alternatives for that specific type of thing. Alright, we're going to be doing attack because I don't want to raise my special attack any higher. Oh. That was loud. Now I'm just trying to get the rest of the medals. After that, we'll be going back and forth between defense and special defense. There we go. It's the flying fellows that I hate with this fighting style. Just because, like, the flying fellows don't stay still enough for them to take like 10 hits back to back, and this type of moveset is not good if you can't land 10 hits back to back. You know? Now this fella, speaking of flying enemies that I don't like, hi! And apparently I'm not alone. Apparently, like, people say that this is the worst one. The people that say that have never fought Vivillon. Oh, we won. I guess that I grew a bit of attack in that time. Wait, did we win? We won, didn't we? Okay, we did. Now we got all the medals, now to work on... Okay, so... I'm gonna be throwing out a few of these, and yeah, I'm gonna change it to the bottom screen. Please remind me to change it to the top screen when we continue, because I don't want you just looking at the battle menu while I battle. Because that's not 10 out of 10 content. I mean, even if you're looking at the top screen, it's not 10 out of 10 content, but that's less than 10 out of 10 content. My content is 4 out of 10, and I'm happy with that. Eventually I'll be 5 out of 10. And when I started, like 9 years ago, I did not know what a microphone was, I did not know what a capture card was, and that was 1 out of 10 content. And we don't talk about that. Nobody talk about that. We don't talk about me putting a camera up to Sonic colors and me talking about the graphics while you cannot even see the game, because like it's like you see the camera and the reflection and you didn't see the game. That was 10 out of 10 content. So after this, I plan on just working on defense. Yeah, defense, not special defense, because special defense is high enough. Actually, let me go to the berry shop and give them 2 orange berries, and that should finish off my defense. We'll see about that, but hello. back to the top screen and let's fly to the berry shop. And happy 1 hour. We're not even in the Elite Four and it's been 1 hour. That's one thing I don't like about the... Nope, that's not the... That's the lotto. I automatically drove to the lotto. I'm an addict. Thankfully, I can't get any loot boxes in there. By the way, I don't like what the ESRB are doing about loot boxes. Like, they're just writing, like, has random items. Like, I feel like that they're more so avoiding the problem than pointing it out. I mean, they're getting paid by the games industry to avoid the problem. Alright, so let's talk about happier stuff. This should raise the defense. Defense? Oh no. Wait, I thought that yellow was attack. I'm guessing that yellow was defense. Nice. What's up, Panty Dropper? Oh. Nice, name. Yeah, let's work on defense for the rest. No, not that stylus, not my baby stylus. My big stylus, the one that I can actually use as a stylus. I'm gonna rant about this every time that I play this specific minigame. I don't like the tiny stylus that comes with the 2DS. Like, it does. I guess that the 2DS isn't meant for a 20-year-old man, but the stylus for the regular 3DS and the DS was like just a lot bigger than this one. There we go. Oh. And there we go. That's one thing I like about rapid fire. The fact that if you know where your enemy will be, like, it's super satisfying to land multiple 100 hit moves back to back to back. Ooh, we should use that. Okay. I'm not changing to the bottom screen, but we got the double attack, the double up bag, and I'm gonna use that, and that should get us to max in the next round. By the way, like, I like to super train. No. Whoops. My antivirus does not like my capture card. So, let's see how this goes. Of course you don't. Let's see. Do you sense a 3DS now? You do not sense a 3DS. Okay. Alright, time to save and quit, and then turn off and turn back on my 3DS because my antivirus does not like 3DSs. I took that thing out because it makes a loud noise when it turns off, because for some reason my 3DS like takes like 20 seconds to turn off. Alright. Give me a second and let's open up the capture card thing again. Yeah, I call it the capture card thing. You found it. Good job. Let's continue. Alright, please tell me. No, I don't need to know the HUD. Can you please not? That is actually not my game. That's my recording software that's like, hey, would you like to have recording options over the game instead of seeing your game? Okay, good. It kept the... Oh, I need to do something real quick. There we go. And, hopefully we'll get 24 defense from this, and that'll get our defense to max. Well, LPs are gonna suck with this thing because, like, after 1 hour, like, the capture card just stops working. And I would love to get a refund for it, but, like, capture cards are gone now, so, like, this is all that I got. Jump. There we go. And there we go. We got to max. Amazing. Its base stats are all maxed. It is a fully trained Pokemon. Aw, thank you. What level is Abomasnow? Okay, it's 38. How many rare candies do I have? Okay, let's see how many rare candies I have. Those things would have been nice to use. Okay, we don't have enough rare candies. Now time for us to do the ladder rounds. There we go. Every time I'm gonna mention this, but I love the music for the ladder rounds. There we go. Can you still... Okay, good. So I think I have a good setup for everything now. Okay, after this, I don't know what the next mega is after Abomasnow. And I realized that we're fighting the trio from my team, the starter trio. Shoutouts to Gen 1 starters for like just getting more love than any starters. Wow. A leaf stone, nice. That's one other thing that I like about this. We have a renewable source for various stones. For water stones, fire stones, and such. In prior gens, like, if you didn't have if you didn't have a water stone, you had to, like, you were kind of out of luck because there was no specific place for you to find that specific stone. But now, like, if I want a firestone, I can enter this battle. And that goes with every type of stone. There we go. Once again, flying enemies, I'm not a fan of. So my plan is to do the Elite Four and kind of show how I'm going to be training my Pokemon. And I'm trying to train all my Pokemon in different ways. And in this one I'm going to be fighting the Elite Four over and over again. Just because, like any other way, I cannot use my tactic that I use with, I can't use my lag tactic against the restaurant or the battle chateau. So I'm battling long battles. Actually, wait, no. I was about to say midnight's about to get here, but my but it's still like it's 8 p.m. for my 3DS, so we can't fight Serena. By the way, this fellow uses a shield if you take too long. I'm hoping that we don't see his shield, but it does appear. We may be seeing his shield. There he is. And there we go. Ouch. Sorry about that. This fella. If he stays flat, we'll be good. If he stands up, we'll have a problem. He's standing up. There we go. We're getting a lot of Stardust from this. By the way, of all the Pokemon that don't that use the shield, this fellow does not use a shield attack. And it's weird that the shield is the one that doesn't use a shield. I can't help but remember fighting this fellow while I was, like, taking my driving class. Like, basically it's like a, don't speed. Like, I already knew this stuff, so, like, I had to just listen to it. Like, I had to watch animations, and then after that take a test, and, like, of course I aced the test, because, like, all this stuff is common sense, or I hope it is common sense to even my nieces. But yeah, I was playing this, and like, throughout the thing, like, it asked questions that did not affect your grade, and I always like picking the wrong answer just because, like, you would see like a wacky crash. Like, you would see a 3D animation of a wacky crash, and like, it would say you chose incorrectly. Like, there's a turn coming up. Should you go slower or you should go faster? You should speed up, of course, and then that just shows us like having a head-on collision. But like it looks like Legos, so like it doesn't look like that as bad as like it would be if you were the smart person to decide to go fast around the corner, which. Honestly, I think that this class is warranted just because of the sheer amount of people who do that. I don't like the slower version just because, like, the speed of the of her was the reason why you could hit her flower, her arm boxes, but like now that it's running slow, you actually have to aim at it, and since it's a slow, it still moves fast enough for you to have to actually predict where it's going. There we go. We got it to 12. Alright. I'm getting rid of all the mediums. And now we can continue. I actually like this one because once you hit 5 boxes, that's all that it takes. Like, if I were to hit all of these, we get the orange box. Okay, that doesn't last as long as I remember. Oh, we got 5 seconds to finish this round. Hopefully it was 1:30 that we needed to finish it by. There we go. I don't know what. I say this just because I had, like, my sister had 3 kids, so, like, I say, like, silly phrases. Okay, it was 1:30 that we needed to beat it by. So, like, she said wacky stuff like, there we go. And, like, I just started repeating it just because I heard it way too much. You know what would have made this cooler? If, like, they made an entire game out of this, but, like, it's your attacks instead of soccer balls or footballs. Like, wouldn't that be cool if it was just in this entire game where you control your Pokemon and you choose, like, one attack and, like, you just dodge an attack? And no, I'm not talking about Pokemon Rumble. That's just one where, well, that's just a beat 'em up that you just run around. That's the Pokemon version of a beat 'em up. Alright, I'm just gonna be shooting random because, like, it moves way too much for me to. Yeah, I don't like this battle at all. This is, like, why I said that Vivillon was, like, the worst battle. Just because of, like, when you have a Pokemon like this that can't actually deal a lot of damage. There we go. We lost that one. Okay, 2 minutes. That's when we have to beat it before the 2-minute mark. I think that I dislike the scatter shot just because of the Vivillon fight. Sorry that I'm getting silent. I really just want to focus on this just so that this is over with. Because this is the last hard round. I think that they even knew that this was a horrible battle. And that's why this is Dex number 666. I'm just rapid firing everywhere. There we go. Alright, time for me to unplug my Switch and plug in my 3DS. Be right back. There we go. I need to stop saying that. Thankfully, I think that all the rest of the enemies... Okay, this fella's a floating enemy, but he stays still and you can accurately shoot at them. So Vivillon is the final boss in my opinion. That was not worth it. There we go. A 1 cycle. There we go. In this one, if you get hit at all, you get, your score gets multiplied by 0. So don't get attacked by that, by these fellas at all. Like that. There we go. I think that we could be able to beat this before the 3-minute mark. We should, at least. There we go. Alright, now on to the final round after I delete one of these things. Hopefully I won't do this for the next Mega just because I have so many feathers and I have all the punching bags. And there we go with that one. That's gonna be one of our last Megas. Oh, no. That's one issue that I have when you like use up all your power. And like once you charge an attack, you have to wait for it to end. Well, you could shield, but actually I don't know why I didn't shield. I guess I mainly shield. There we go. And we're at half energy for the final round, so we can start out pretty well. And we win. And that's the end of super training, so we're done with that. So now time to fight the Elite Four with a level 38 Pokemon. I hope that this will go well. It won't. So next time that I'm gonna do a Mega before I start streaming, before I start training. Oh, what happened? Give me a second. There we go. Next time, before I start training, I'm gonna use all these bags off stream because I don't want to spend 10 minutes hitting them on stream. But I don't know. I don't know what Pokemon we're gonna use next. But anyways, back to the top screen. And now let's let me put the stylus away so that I don't lose it because I have anxiety of that. I don't want to lose like that stylus that I use on all of my touchscreen stuff. And you're not at max health. Okay, so if you level up or your health goes up at max health, you remain at max health. Whereas like if my Pokemon have 1 health missing, they wouldn't have gained all those health points. So now let's fight the Elite Four. Hopefully this will be only an hour. Alright, let's use our O powers because we're not going to win otherwise. Well, we're not going to win either way, but let's try. And I actually don't know why she like hates us. She reminds me of like the type of streamer who just like hates everybody off screen, but like acts like that they're cool anywhere else. Alright, I'm half your level. Let's try this. That's not happening. Yeah, that's not good. This is backfiring very quickly. Well, that's gonna destroy this fella. Wait, did it miss? It missed. Fun. You know, I'm already regretting this decision. Yeah. You know what? He's 4 times weak, but let the little guy try. Wait, why didn't you gain any experience? Huh. Let's look at the attacks and let's see which one is the most effective, even though... Okay, so let's use Mist, and then after that we'll probably be destroyed. If we're not destroyed, then let's use Ice Shard. Bye-bye. I forgot that this was a self-destructive Talonflame. Wow, this is the first time that I fought this Talonflame without a Talonflame. Like, every time that I've played against the Elite Four in this game, ever since the very beginning, I had a Talonflame in my team, but I replaced it with Charizard because I'm trying to get Mega Evolutions. Huh. Alright, let's get a revive. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna heal myself after this turn, and I'm just gonna let it destroy itself. Because I feel like that I'm 1 crit away from having problems. From having a dead Blastoise. Or fainted Blastoise. They don't die, they faint. Unless you're in a Nuzlocke. I don't know how people with do Nuzlocks, because like naming a Pokemon, growing a bond, and then throwing it in the garbage the second that faints. Oof. Not me. I'd rather not. Alright, I'm gonna take this turn to heal up my Abomasnow. And let's do this. I've had enough. Oh, so you're gaining experience, just not much experience, I see. Is it Torkoal next? Okay, Torkoal. Bye-bye. Oh, I actually never knew that, like, Fire Wheel, like, turned it into a wheel. Oh, I'm thinking of Fire Spin. I forgot that those were 2 separate attacks. I really like the sounds that Megas make, even though it's just its regular battle cry with reverb. I find it cool. Your defense rose, but not your special defense. Never mind. And the last fella is, a Chandelure, right? Actually, this is the first time that I took Charizard into the Elite Four. Alright, let's see. Let's use Mist. Bye-bye. I got the bye-bye from Luigi just because, like, he says that in the new games. Quote-unquote new games, they're not exactly new anymore. Alright, you're gonna use Will-O-Wisp on me, aren't you? Confide, okay. My special attack fell. Well, I'm just gonna bite you then. Tasted yummy. Alright, I gotta get my screen. My computer decided to update. And this really sucks. So, hi. Like, of all times for Windows to update, it decided now was the best time to update. So let's continue. Alright, where are we? Where did it last save? Okay, so we just have to redo that last battle. I'm fine with that. I really hope that Twitch doesn't split this up into two separate streams. Yep, I gotta use up my old powers. You know, that kind of just ruined my entire day, like Windows deciding to update now. Like, it wasn't even like, hey, do you want to update? It was like, we're updating right now. Wait, Noble Roar is an attack? I thought that was like a way to boost your own, Alright. Let's hope that this battle goes better. And let's try Mist again. It probably won't work. Oh. Ingrain? Nope. Nope. Please heal more than you lose. Bye bye. I give them credit for lasting as long as they did. You know what? I'm gonna let you destroy yourself while I, like, heal my Pokemon. Okay, so... yeah, I'm gonna heal myself now with some Moo Moo milk. Wait, wasn't the mist supposed to protect us from getting burned? Which was the reason why. Oh. Huh. Or, oh, it protects us from status drops? Torkoal. that's why one of the main reasons why why I have rock in battle. Oh, this is actually going better than before my computer updated. Stay in a pinch. Nope. Oh, it was a crit, that's why. Alright, let's work on stalling. I specifically want to stall just so that when I send out Snover, it's gonna hail again. Alright, fresh water or Snover. And now to destroy. Except, not really. Oh, that was a critical hit. That was 30 damage. Wow. A Chandelure. Well, that sucked. And that wraps up that. Alright. Now time to take a picture of this. This will be the thumbnail for the VOD. There we go. Oof. Even for a Floridian, this room seems like it'd be hot. And on to the next one. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case my capture card does something funny again. But yeah, I'm just showing you one round. After we finish the Elite Four, like, I'm gonna do the rest of the grinding for Abomasnow and O-Powers off stream. And then next time that you see Abomasnow, they'll be level 100. Car keys. Special defense, okay. Hopefully that'll help with this. We're not going to be using that. So, once the hill runs out, we're gonna Mega Evolve. Alright. Time to Ingrain. And hopefully we can actually start dealing damage. Oof. Oof. I'm no longer protected by mist. Okay, let's make it hail and mist again. There we go. What does Torment do? I forgot what Torment does. I thought that was supposed to prevent me from using Mist, but I used Mist anyway, so... Let's use Ice Shard. That didn't even do a slither of damage. I think that they're out of attacks. I spoke too soon. Was that a crit? That was not a crit. Alright, let's use a soda. I could have finished this battle by now, but I'm trying to get my Abomasnow to like earn its EXP. I know it sounds stupid, but okay, you don't earn your EXP anymore. Okay, so what Pokemon? I guess Charizard. Okay, we were nowhere near finishing it off anyway, so... Okay, a Probo Pass. Let's see how this goes. We're at the 2-hour mark now. I think. I don't... Twitch is telling me we're at the 20-minute mark because like it split the streams, but I'm gonna be putting them together anyway, so... Oof. And... You are... I don't know what type you are. I know you're steel type, so I guess Charizard again. Yeah, this isn't working out. Alright, let's lower health even more. Yep, we got a crit. Yep, 41. We're gonna use a Hyper Potion next round. So we need to use ice for this time around. You know what? You're gonna die either way, so let's use a Hyper Potion on Charizard. And just let you take the hit. Never mind. Alright, if you're just gonna stay alive, then there you go. Stay alive. Never mind. That's why I didn't heal you. Okay. Let's heal you again. And that should take care of you. Bye bye. And Aegislash. You're gonna change form and attack me, so... Or change stance. By the way, if you give any Pokemon that is an Aegislash change stance, the game crashes. So don't give a Pokemon that is an Aegislash change stance. Though, I think that that's like the coolest ability when it comes to like functionality. Alright, you're gonna change stance again? No? I'm used to it going back and forth. Alright, change stance. Please change stance and use King's Shield or whatever it is. He just wanted... Oof. Alright, you're gonna change stance now. So, since you're gonna change stance, I'm gonna... use, Revive now. There we go. And... King Shield, okay. Now that you're in your shield form, well, your shield form still doesn't stand much of a chance to multi-hitting moves. I forgot that this Pokemon had Sacred Sword, because like Sacred Sword is a move that only legendary Pokemon have. Oh, Mist protects us from super effective moves. That's what it was. Let me actually... I forgot what it was that protects us from status effects. Alright, so... You're gonna change forms. Or change stance, so I'm gonna heal myself this turn. So that I don't waste this turn. Alright. And you got me. I think that that's a dead Lucario. Alright, full max potion. And I fell for it again. You won't use it back to back, so... Alright, so, you know, this Pokemon just makes these battles take forever every time. And I'm gonna heal now because you're gonna change forms. Alright, I'm gonna attack now. Okay. Oof. That wasn't fun. Not fun at all. Wait. Okay, you're still super trained. So I was wondering, like, if they gain more room for super training after they evolved. They didn't. Alright, time for us to use O powers again before we fight Grandma. Before we fight Dawn. Let's check. Let's, yep. And let's save because this capture card. Okay, so that last battle took us like 20 minutes. Okay, I'm hoping this one does not take 20 minutes. Time to fight Dawn. Oh. That sucked. Okay. I guess we'll use a dragon against a dragon. Too bad special attack isn't useful on him. By the way, I'm not like using these O powers in battle. I'm mainly using these O powers just so that I can get them to max so that I just never have to use them again. There we go. Alright, Flying Dragon. Let's use Ice Shard before it attacks. Bye-bye. The fact that we got an attack in, it makes me happy. He's growing. You know what would be a crazy concept for Pokemon? If bosses could use, revives. I think that people would hate it. I would at least. Another dragon flying. Alright. Let's try it again and hope for a crit. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be using that this battle. There we go. We're doing it. We're dead. Don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn. Good. Alright, this may look insane, but let's do it. He did it! He beat one of these fellas. Time to use some Moo Moo Milk, even though he's probably gonna get destroyed anyways. Oh. And, yeah, he defeated at least one, so I'm happy with him. I'm hoping that, like, by the time that he reaches level 100, he'll be able to take out all the Elite Four without any other party members, but, like, he's a level 42, so, yeah. Time for some blue Charizard. I find, like, any Pokemon with blue fire is cool. Especially shiny Pokemon that can blue fire when they're shiny. I think that Slugma does that. There's one Pokemon that has, like, green fire when it becomes shiny, and, like, I find that cool as well. So that one was 7 minutes, as opposed to the 20-minute... Oh, you're leaving already? Yep, we're leaving. Alright, so I'm gonna heal... I'm gonna restore this fella up, but like none of the rest, because the rest can hold their own. The rest of my Pokemon are level 100, so like they can take a couple hits. Plus this is the water type, and we're a grass. They shouldn't have moves that are strong against us. Okay, so once again, we're doing this just to raise, I'm not, raising the their O power for the purpose of I'm not planning out these battles with O power in mind. I'm using O powers for so that I no longer have to so that they're all level 3 O powers, so that I can just say that I got all the O powers to max. Alright, save before the battle. Okay, is Pokemon art? Yeah, sure. I love how how he has like a frog neck, not a turtle neck, a frog neck. How it looks like frog fingers. Is that a pure water type? I forgot what type it is. Okay. Let's use this and hopefully not die. I said hopefully not die. Oh. That's gonna finish you off, isn't it? Don't finish him. He cut out half the health, so I'm happy for him. He did it. He did well. Special attack, so I guess let's Leech Seed. Huh. I feel like that was a bad idea, just because he's gonna full restore. Yeah, let's just after that, let's just finish him off. I don't even know what type this Clawitzer is. Like, the crab and the lobster are the ocean cockroach, so like I guess that like it could be part bug. And 140 or 44. Oh, ouch. Wait, is tree hammer or log hammer, is that just special or is that physical? Let me check real quick. That's physical. Okay. I was curious. And let's see how. Oh. Oh, please don't defeat it. Please don't defeat it, because, like, if you defeat it, you're not gonna get EXP. Okay, good. Alright, time to Leech Seed. And then after that, since this is gonna slowly defeat it, we're gonna revive after that. Actually, unless it puts it in red. If it puts it in red, then they're just gonna full heal. Full restore, not full heal. Which are two separate things, by the way. It is 1 AM and this has been a lot longer than I planned. When did I start? Like 11? So it's been like 2 hours. Wait, did I start at 10? I think I started at 10. Okay, Gyarados. That reminds me, I need Freeze Dry. That's a good move that we should get. Yeah, let's heal so that we don't get one hit KO'd. Actually, I think that Gyarados knows fire type moves. I guess we're gonna find out fairly soon. The hail stopped. No, it didn't. Okay, you do. Oh, that's ice, not fire. Alright, I'm gonna use Ingrain, and no, I'm not. Yeah. Something to fight a flying type. Because grass type isn't very effective. Okay. I got Lucario. That's a... Let's revive this fella, and then we'll oh, you have Gyarados has Earthquake, so like that's something that can absolutely destroy Lucario, so let's hope that this is a one-hit KO. Let's hope that... Nope. Let's Ice Shard. I mean, he kinda defeated 1.5 Pokemon because he did a lot of the damage to Gyarados. Gyarados was one of the few that I didn't expect it to defeat. And now Barbagle. I think that we can defeat it with one Wood Hammer. Nope. Oh. I feel like he would have survived if that was not a crit. I'm happy that, like, my capture card is trying to work now. Bye-bye. And Barack is 45. Now, onward to the champion. I'm hoping that, like, it's been 10 minutes since the beginning of this battle, so that... Oh. So that we could, equip the O powers to their highest extent. Yep, it's been over 10 minutes. Okay. And after this battle, after the credits, I'm calling it a night. Because I have to splice together two streams, which are technically one. Oh, I have to walk. I went through the battle. I went through the text way too fast. I think that this is one of my favorite legendary themes. Too bad, like, this is my least favorite, or not legendary, my favorite champion theme. Too bad this is my least favorite, champion. Special defense ain't gonna be doing much. Alright, Moo Moo Milk. Hopefully, oh. Bye-bye. And, who should we use against, Charizard. We use like one. We fight in this. We fight 22 Pokemon, and I feel like we're gonna be using 22 revives. And bye-bye, Halucha. Alright, who's next? Uh-oh, the hail stopped. Tyrantrum. Alright, let's, Tyrantrum is a pure dragon. Is a dragon rock. Wait, is it dragon rock or dragon ground? I think it's Dragon Rock. Okay, let's try to use, let's see how much we've grown throughout this. Oh. Not much. Bye bye. By the way, that move... Okay, never mind. He doesn't have the ability. But usually he has an ability that prevents recoil like that. I guess let's use Charizard again. That's not... Oh. Oh. Okay then. All right. Alright, you're gonna use Earthquake, aren't you? Reflect. I've used like 25 revives in this entire thing. And there we go. Oh, the hail stopped. Perfect timing, because the hail is back. And let's see how much this will do. Yeah, a decent amount. Okay, that was a crit. That wasn't a decent amount then. And bye-bye. Alright, let's use Dragon Rage. Or Outrage, not Dragon Rage, Outrage. And that should finish her off. And next is Gourgeist. And I guess Ice Shard again. Eh. I guess let's use a max potion on Charizard, since we ain't surviving the next round. We survived the next round. Okay, let's Moo Moo Milk. And Ingrain. Let's use Mist since we're not gonna... Oh, you go first now? Okay, who should I use against the ghost? Huh. I guess that you're good against the ghost. And you're ghost type now. That's not good. But one bite and you're done. And lastly is, yep, there she is, Gardevoir. Oh, this was a fun stream. But, it all comes to this. Ingrain, I guess? Because I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that he's... Yeah, I didn't see you surviving for long either. Okay, so... let's finish it off with, Lucario. Actually, I usually have the upper hand with Lucario, but I guess not. Because, like, usually, I choose Lucario before the end of the battle, and then after that I attack her before she can do anything, but now, since I'm, like, trying to train my, Abomasnow, that's not happening, so, like, now she's actually getting lots of pot shots off. Alright. And that should finish this off. You're still not a threat to me, Mega Gardevoir. You scared me for a brief second, but nope, still not here. Blizzard. I mean, I don't like the company, but the move seems good. That's... I don't need Mist. We did it! Woo! I'm ready to go to sleep. And here we go. I love how shades, yeah. Lucas. Oddish. Oddish I use for hordes, by the way. But yeah, thank you for watching, and good night. Good night. Oh, just in case I didn't make it clear, I'm gonna be doing this over and over again, but off stream, because like this is something that looks extremely boring to stream. And like I'm gonna be doing it while watching and doing other things, so yeah. I just wanted to show you how I plan on maxing it out, because I really wanna I wanna work on having a Hail team, and like him being like the leader. Anyways, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the credits. Good night again.